In the ever-evolving narrative of the British royal family, Prince Harry stands out as a figure of both admiration and controversy. Recently, the headlines buzzed with the revelation that Harry received an email stating he was not invited to a significant event, only to later accept a new role from his brother, Prince William. This seemingly contradictory behavior has reignited debates about Harry's commitment to royal duties and his ongoing struggle with the expectations placed upon him. As he navigates the complexities of royal life, Harry's actions have prompted many to question whether he is a transformative force within the monarchy or a disruptive influence threatening its very foundation. Prince Harry's journey has been anything but ordinary. Once regarded as a beloved royal, he has become a polarizing figure since stepping back from his duties in 2020. His decision to move to the United States, coupled with his outspoken views on mental health, racism, and the media, has created a narrative of rebellion against royal traditions. The recent incident, where he was excluded from an important royal event, raises critical questions about his role within the family and whether he is genuinely committed to its values or simply pursuing his agenda. The email indicating Harry's exclusion is emblematic of a broader tension within the royal family. While his brother William appears to be taking on more responsibilities and embracing the role of future king, Harry's actions suggest a departure from those expectations. This divergence not only highlights Harry's struggle to balance personal desires with royal obligations but also casts a shadow over his relationship with William. The monarch's future hinges on their unity, and Harry's choices seem to jeopardize that bond, leading many to view him as a contentious figure undermining the institution. Moreover, Harry's acceptance of a new role from William, despite the earlier exclusion, raises eyebrows. Critics argue that this move is indicative of a man caught between two worlds, one that demands loyalty to royal duties and another that embraces a more modern, individualistic approach to life. By accepting a role while simultaneously distancing himself from traditional events, Harry appears to be navigating a precarious path, one that may ultimately alienate him from both his family and the public. This internal conflict fuels the perception of Harry as a royal who is struggling to find his place, making him a controversial figure in the eyes of many. The media's portrayal of Harry has also contributed to this narrative of controversy. Once a charming and relatable prince, his image has shifted dramatically since marrying Meghan Markle. The couple's departure from royal life and their subsequent revelations about the monarchy have painted Harry in a more antagonistic light. Critics argue that he has chosen personal happiness over family loyalty, and his willingness to speak candidly about his experiences has led to further scrutiny. This transformation from a beloved prince to a divisive figure raises concerns about the lasting impact of his choices on the royal family's legacy. As Harry grapples with these challenges, his relationship with Meghan is often viewed through a lens of controversy. Many believe that her influence has exacerbated the rift between him and the royal family. The couple's high-profile interviews and public statements have drawn sharp criticism, with some accusing them of exploiting their royal connections for personal gain. This perception paints Harry as a man who has allowed his wife's ambitions to overshadow his duties, leading to a fracture in his relationship with his family that may be irreparable. Furthermore, Harry's advocacy for mental health and social justice, while commendable, has been met with skepticism. Critics argue that his efforts often come across as performative, overshadowed by the couple's lavish lifestyle and high-profile celebrity status. This dichotomy raises questions about the authenticity of his commitment to these causes. Is Harry genuinely interested in making a difference, or is he using these issues to bolster his public image? Such doubts contribute to the perception of him as a controversial figure, struggling to reconcile his royal heritage with his newfound identity. The implications of Harry's choices extend beyond his personal life, they challenge the very essence of the monarchy itself. As the institution grapples with its relevance in modern society, Harry's actions serve as a catalyst for broader discussions about tradition versus progress. The monarchy, steeped in centuries of history, faces the daunting task of adapting to a rapidly changing world, and Harry's willingness to embrace change places him at the forefront of this evolution. However, his approach also raises concerns about the potential consequences of breaking from tradition, leading many to question whether he is a visionary or a misguided prince. The ongoing saga of Prince Harry is a reflection of the complexities of royal life in the 21st century. As he navigates his relationship with William, the expectations of royal duty, and his personal aspirations, the conflicting narratives surrounding him continue to unfold. While some view him as a trailblazer challenging outdated norms, others see him as a reckless figure jeopardizing the monarchy's integrity. This dichotomy encapsulates the essence of Harry's journey, a struggle for identity and purpose within a legacy that demands both loyalty and evolution. In conclusion, Prince Harry's recent actions, particularly regarding his acceptance of a new role amid controversies surrounding his exclusion from royal events, have solidified his status as a contentious figure within the monarchy. The ongoing tension between his personal desires and royal obligations presents a complex portrait of a man in conflict. As the royal family faces unprecedented challenges, the question remains, will Harry emerge as a transformative leader, or will his choices ultimately lead to his estrangement from the institution he once represented? The answer may shape the future of the monarchy for generations to come. From the outset, Prince Harry's entry into royal life was marked by a sense of rebellion. His party boy image, coupled with his military service and charitable work, made him a fan favorite. However, as he matured, his actions began to take on a more deliberate tone, challenging the established norms of the monarchy. This incident, where he rejected the "not invited" email, while accepting a new role from William, underscores the growing rift within the family. This situation not only highlights Harry's controversial position but also raises alarms about his influence on the institution itself. Harry's public persona has often been characterized by a blend of charm and entitlement. Critics argue that his relentless pursuit of personal freedoms has overshadowed the royal family's mission of service. The juxtaposition of his email reply, contrasted with his acceptance of a new role, paints a picture of a prince who is willing to defy tradition for the sake of his own desires. This incident isn't merely a familial squabble, it symbolizes the broader struggle between loyalty and personal ambition. Moreover, Harry's actions have often been perceived as self-serving. Since stepping back from royal duties, he has launched a series of ventures that prioritize personal branding over royal responsibilities. Whether through his podcast, his charity work, or his public appearances, critics argue that his focus appears to be more on self-promotion than on the duties expected of a royal. This shift raises an essential question: does Prince Harry genuinely care about the causes he champions, or is he leveraging them to build his own empire at the expense of the monarchy?